I'm going to show you how to bind off in ribbing, but before I do that I'm going to remind you how to actually do the ribbing stitch. We're going to slip the first stitch off as usual, knit the second stitch, bring the yarn in front of the needle, put the needle in front of the stitch to purl, purl 1 in front, purl 2, put the yarn in back, knit 2, put the yarn in front, purl 2, the needle in front, yarn in back, knit 2, yarn in front, needle in front, purl 2, yarn in back, knit 2, yarn in front, needle in front, purl 2, and continue on. Now we've turned the work around and we're ready for the bind off. We're going to slip the first stitch as usual, knit the second stitch, pass the stitch over, put the yarn in the front as to purl, and purl the next stitch, pass the yarn over and off, purl the next stitch, pass the stitch over and off, put the yarn in the back as to knit, knit the next stitch, pass the yarn over and off, knit the next stitch, pass over and off, yarn in front for the purl stitches, purl, pass over and off, purl, pass over and off, yarn in back, knit, pass the yarn over and off, knit, pass the yarn over and off, yarn in front. You see what you're doing, knit, purl, 2 stitches each. Purl that off, over, purl, over and off, knit, over, knit, yarn in front, purl, purl, yarn over, yarn in back, and continue on for as many stitches as you have. This is the last stitch on my work. I'm going to just pull it off, and then I would just cut that off and pull it through. And I want to show you, this is very loose, just the same as it is on the bottom, it is on the top. It's very important when you're purling off with ribbing, if you're around a neckline for instance, you want to make it loose. And I'm going to show you a sample of the wrong way to do it. This way it's knitted off on every stitch. There's no give at all. The bottom stretches, the top doesn't. You don't want to do that. Alright, I got my scissors now. You're just going to take that tail that you've cut off and just pull it through. This is what you want to end up with, a nice stretchy ribbed bind off.